Hi, welcome back, everybody. All right, so this is going to be a today's topic reading. This one is for the 5th of January. And as always, you guys can enter to win a free read with me by writing the word compassion in the comment section. It's just so I know that you want to be entered to win. And compassion is such a beautiful word. You guys actually helped pick that word. And so it's like, that gentle reminder to have compassion for yourself as much as we have it for others also. But anyway, tonight I will be choosing somebody, so stick around for the end, and I'll jump into that free reading for that winner. So let's see. This story is starting out with the 3 of Staves. Ooh, it's time to sail. It's time to sail into the future. We're prepped. We're ready. I look at this card. I mean, come on, we're on the River Nile. Is that not exciting? Oh, I'd love to be in Egypt. But in any case, I digress. This is not about our ships coming in. This is about it's time for us to get on the boat and go into that future. We have everything we need. It's time. This could be very much it's time to take a relationship to the next level. We see this super attractive couple. This is a pharaoh and their wife. I actually should know which pharaoh this is, but I don't right now. I can't always tell them apart, even though I don't know. Is that Tut? Is that his headdress? So forgive me for not knowing off the top of my head, but I don't. I will look that up later. It looks like King Tut to me, but I don't know. Ooh. We've got a King of Sacred Circles. We've got a 3 of Cups in the reverse. We've got a 6 of Sacred Circles in the reverse. And we've got a Sun card in the reverse. So the way I'm seeing this is it's time for somebody to go toward their happiness with the partner that they choose to sail with. Who do you want to sail into the future with? What's the idea of who we want beside us? Now, we may not really know this person yet. We may not have met this person yet, but we have an image in our mind of, like envisioning who do you want to wake up next to? What quality of person do you want to call your partner? Who do you want to sail into the future with? And it looks like we want somebody super grounded, super stable. And this, to me, this is actually like calling that person in. I feel like this is almost representing not just a King of Pentacles, although maybe we specifically want someone who's like a King of Pentacles, really able to give to a situation, really, this person doesn't run. This person is the quality of person where they're stable and they speak with purpose, and the actions that they take in life have meaning. This is somebody grounded and stable, somebody you can count on. But I also feel like this card carries with it an energetic meaning that doesn't have anything to do with like a person, but rather this is like what your heart is saying. Your heart is stable, your heart is powerful, and your heart is speaking directly to the universe. And I just say that because we have, the break in the clouds, but we've got thunder and lightning. I just feel like this is all about bringing energy into your life, and you're calling it in with that heartbeat drum. So I feel like this whole card can represent someone's divine masculine energy kicking into high gear, saying, I want the quality of partnership that I want to sail into the future with. So this reading could be more about a divine masculine recognizing now what they want for themselves and starting to energetically pull it toward themselves. They don't want a third party. They don't want a situation that is where they either have to ask permission to be with the person who they want to be with, or they want to change partners and they want to just be done. They want that to happen. They don't want to keep giving to a situation that they don't want to be in, with that 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't want to be in situations where there's not equal give and take. They don't want to be in situations where there's not full, like, I don't know, this could be somebody is getting their energy back, getting their clarity. Because this sun, I mean, this is the brightest sun card I've ever seen. But this sun card is like, it's almost like I don't even know what to say. This is like the birth of a new universe in this card. In the reverse, it just means that we haven't seen all of the clear direction of how it's all going to work out yet. But I feel like this could be a story about a divine masculine who is saying it's time that I get on the boat with the kind of person I want to be with. Now, it doesn't mean that this person is like leaving another partner. This could be, in the grand scheme of things, somebody is saying, I don't want uncertainty in my life. I mean, there's nothing uncertain about this quality of person. This is somebody who is stable. If this is representing somebody's heart, their heart is sure about what they want. Their heart is, it's almost like this is somebody in kind of like this really powerful trance, really in touch with themselves, really in tune with their inner core of who they are. And that's who's speaking right now in this storyline. That's, if we were to give, this is the only one where we have a character that we can identify. This is the voice of our main character. The voice of our main character is potentially a divine masculine's voice. Or that can still be a woman who just has a lot of divine masculine within them. But I feel like this is the voice of the divine masculine energy that we're hearing in this storyline as our lead character. And that lead character is hearing from the universe, it is time that you get on that boat. Maybe this is a past life love that somebody is ready to say, I want a past life love. I want somebody that I feel is my high priestess to my pharaoh, or vice versa. Somebody wants the kind of connection that they're both like regal beings that have, they do it together. They rule a kingdom together. Not something where it's scattered, not something where there's other divisions between them. This seems like somebody is really stepping into what they want. But why is the Sun card in the reverse? Why is the Sun card in the reverse, please? Why is the Sun card in the reverse? Ooh. Sun card is in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the upright. 2 of Sacred Circles in the reverse. 10 of Sacred Circles in the reverse. Well, it kind of looks to me like if they're not entirely certain about their happiness, how to get their happiness, it may be because they have somebody very formidable that they need to converse with. Queen of Swords expects all truth. This is like 2 people being interwoven, though. I wonder if they're concerned. Does she feel it too? Does she feel this? If you look, we have the infinity symbol circling these 2, but it's a human and a bear. But I look at the bear more like Ursa Major, Ursa Minor. It's like a representation of, it's as certain as the stars in the sky. And I feel like this is linked for eternity. It might be like, does this feminine or this queen, does she feel it too? Will she agree that we are linked? Will she agree that we could be together? Or is she of the opinion that this is a flat out no? I don't care. I don't care if you think I'm the one for you. I'm not putting in any of my time and energy to build this with you. This Queen of Swords, she's larger than life, right? She's standing on this island and totally dwarfing it and kind of like waving goodbye. It feels to me like this is somebody who, if they already know who this partner is that they want, they've put this partner on a pedestal. They feel like this partner is really a powerful individual, and maybe they're a little concerned, like, will the divine feminine feel the same way as me? Or has the divine feminine already cut them loose and has gone on to like build themselves into someone really powerful? And so there's an uncertainty. They know what they want, but they don't know if they're going to have this other person consent and agree. That's I think the only way I would interpret that right now anyway, unless something else comes out here. Tell me one more time about the Sun, please. Tell me just a little bit more about the sun. Uh-oh. Hold on. Ooh, sorry. Sorry. I have to find this card before my doggy does. Oh my gosh, they went all the way under. Okay. Ooh, sorry again. I have very limited space. Sorry, guys. I hope nobody got like dizzy. So we got an Ace of Cups in the reverse, and we got the Hermit in the reverse. This person does not know if their love offer will be accepted. They don't know if it's maybe the right time to offer it. They don't know. They want to come forth and say something, but they don't know if they should offer this big old cup of love. This also indicates that there's been a lot of time of silence here. Tell me a little bit more about the Queen of Swords then, because I feel like that's the next thing we need to look at. Woo, I almost did it again, but I caught him. Queen of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords in the upright, and we got the Princess of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they've got a lot of anxiety, that this queen is going to say no thank you. But again, why did we, let's go back over here and ask about that Three of Staves, because to me that says the universe is saying it's time to get on the boat. It's time to sail into the future with the person you want to be with. But we keep seeing somebody who has a bunch of apprehensions about this. We got a Queen of Pentacles, and what is this card that, oh, and then this is the Knight of Wands, or the Prince of Wands in this deck. I'm not going to take it because technically it never fully let go, but it kind of like slid out of the deck, but I wanted to see what it was. So we have a King and a Queen of Pentacles now, right? We have someone is completely ready to be with their perfect match, which is what I said with this card. And now we have a matched pair that's coming out of two different decks also. So try as we might, we can't escape the fact that we still have a perfectly matched pair, but this is all from a divine masculine's voice. They know what they want and who they want. They know who their perfect match is. They do know that. So this is an ideally balanced partnership. What is the, you know what? Let me stop there since no other card has come out. And let me just say, what is the big message here for, because I only feel like this is coming out of the divine masculine's voice. So that's the wrong deck. Let's go this deck. So what is the big message here for this divine masculine? You know, because I see the confusion, the worry, the hesitation. What is the big message? Page of Wands in the reverse. They need to get over fears, because this page number one is like, it's just a kid anyway. And this kid has their little bat, and they kind of look a little arrogant. And we got all these little, dragons flying around. And it's almost like if they've kind of always been, we can't have immature energy on this one. If you're going to be a pharaoh and a high priestess, or, the perfect match, you can't come in with little kid energy. You can't come in with that kind of vibe, is kind of the way I'm looking at that card. You can't come in with a little bit of interest or a little bit of passion. Not if you're talking about the person that you want to sail down the river of life with. Got this Eight of Cups in the upright. We got this Five of Wands in the upright. So really right now, if this is what this divine masculine wants, they have to be strong enough in themselves that they don't have any doubt. So whatever that takes, they got to go stand on their own 2 feet. They got to work through any obstacles, and their love for a person has to override any worries, any fears, any timid energy. That's the only way I can see this, is that this has to be like, there aren't question marks about whether or not I should do this, or worries. We still have somebody with all these anxieties about whether or not this person who they've maybe put on a pedestal will accept them, or if they're good enough to have the quality of person that they really want. I don't know though. This could have one other flavor here. This could be because now we've seen this person and the matched pair is here. The Queen of Swords could represent somebody who's actually really powerful and has that they're worried about this Queen of Swords who maybe has like a lot of clout in their life somehow, like even in their money or in their community. Like if they displease this individual, then it's going to be a really big problem. And that could be, it's not so much that they're worried about being rejected by the partner that they want to have. They're worried about being rejected by whoever the Queen of Swords is, who has a lot of power. They may not have put this person on a pedestal. This person might actually hold a ton of power. They're the overseer of an estate, money. They're somebody that they would have to contend with. They could be like more or less ostracized from their community or something if they go against the wishes of whoever that person is. Could be a strong mother figure. Doesn't have to be a feminine, but that's where their worry is. But the advice to this divine masculine in this flow, and again, I'm not talking about a man. Bear that in mind. I don't talk about genders. I only talk about energy, and we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. So this could, all of this, you can apply gender wherever. But the advice here is for somebody to really get in touch with themselves. And that means first stand on their own 2 feet, whatever that means. This 8 of Cups is always a personal journey where they deal with their own concerns, fears, worries, and get through it without anyone else's advice, without anybody else putting in their 2 cents, because this really has to be an act of what their heart really wants. You know, this has to be a situation where somebody knows that they have the power to overcome anything because they're listening to what their heart is guiding them to do. So their confidence in themselves, their confidence in this will work because I need it to, because I want this for my life. That's the, you know, you're not probably going to be able to be this quality of partnership if you don't have the conviction, I'll say, of knowing that this is the partnership that you want, and all else is like the rest of the details can be worked out. What I need in my life is this. Where I'm going is this direction. This is like somebody who has to be confident in the direction that they want to take. And if they can get there, and it looks like, you know, to get there, they have to first break away from everything maybe and deal with whatever trepidations or worries they have totally on their own, not have a bunch of other voices in their head, not be you know, it's real hard to make decisions when we have a bunch of other people giving advice and a bunch of other people passing judgment. And of course, you know, it doesn't matter what we do in life, you know, everyone's going to pass judgment. That's what we do as humans. We decide, even if it's not our business, if we like that or don't like that, if we agree or don't agree. That's all anybody does. I mean, it's just maybe human nature. I'm not a particular fan of so much of that myself, but hey, I do it too, right? We all judge things according to what works for us. But this 6 of Wands is in the reverse. There's still this concern that somebody's going to have to get beyond these concern. They're going to have to get beyond this worry. They're going to have to get beyond this lack mentality. They're going to have to face that worry that they're not going to be successful. Death card in the reverse, Hermit in the upright. So we've seen the Hermit twice now. It's Virgo energy. We got Scorpio energy. It seems like no matter what, they keep coming back around to the idea of something that they know deep inside they have to follow what their heart is telling them. That's the one constant. That's the thing that never changes, that they have to follow their inner heart. And that's what this whole reading is about, is somebody who is following their inner heart, no matter what. And this is like one person's journey on how do they tap into what their heart is saying. I would like to know just a little bit still. Let's pull one more time about this Why do we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse? Because this person wants to step forth and speak, but they're not sure that they should offer love. I don't understand that, because I don't know what the purpose is of speaking at all if you're not going to speak what's on the heart. But let's see. 10 of Wands. There's a lot that has to first be released, a lot of heavy burdens maybe. So this could be a situation where this King of Pentacles has actually already known this Queen of Pentacles in this lifetime. Maybe there's energy here of something that was, they can't start out with a gigantic love offer when they have to first address all the problems that pre-existed and why those problems are now gone. They might have to first begin talking about that, then go into the passion. Well, that kind of makes sense because we have somebody wanting to come out of silence. And again, this is the same thing. It's like this heartbeat drum of like, I'm finding I have found what my inner guidance is, my inner compass is. And it's not to walk in and say, I love you, I love you. It's to first walk in and say, all those problems are gone. I have been forged in the volcano, and I've gotten things organized in my life, and I'm positive about what I want. And then they can start to maybe talk about love. But it's like first things first. I mean, to me, that makes sense. Interesting story, because we don't often get the voice of the masculine as the only voice in this, but that's all I see here is the voice of the divine masculine for the lead character. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. And the winner of the free reading for this week is Angie Jacquez. So Angie, my dear, I'm going to actually direct you to the description box, and you'll see that there's a link there, and you can just click on that and you can watch the video that I did for you for your free reading. I chose to do it in a separate segment just so that well, anybody who wants to watch it, you can click on that video as well. But I just do it that way now instead of tack it on one of these and have a big, huge, long video. So I hope that makes it easier for you to access it. And thank you so much for being a part of my world, my dear. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you guys so much for being part of my life. You truly enhance everything in my world. So lots of love. Thank you guys for likes, shares, subscribes, all that jazz. All right, take care. Bye-bye, guys.